All right, so today we're going to be talking a little bit about structure. And structure musically is, well, it could be anything, right? So when we're talking about structure, we need to remember that there is a popular structure that is accepted by the wide population in pop music. So pop could be really anything. This covers rock, hip hop, pop, obviously, country, a bunch of genres fall under popular music. Basically what you hear on the radio, more or less, okay? So, but when we're looking at other genres like jazz or even funk or classical, of course, you're looking at structure that is definitely different. Okay, but we're interested in pop. We're interested in popular music. That's what we're doing here, and I'm hoping that that's what most of you are here for. Okay, but of course, the principles that we're covering in the melody experiment would apply to really any genre. Now, when I'm working out structure, usually I'm doing it while I'm writing. All right, so that's where I'm getting my general structural feeling of the song. So it's going to have, and when we're talking about structure, obviously we're talking about, verses. You have an intro, a verse, a chorus, bridge, pre-chorus. These are all the elements of a break. There's also breaks, what I like to call break. Now, I tend to name my parts a little differently than the usual naming conventions out there, okay? And that's because it makes more sense to me and it works for me better. So don't be afraid to do that too. Whatever makes more sense to you and whatever, is gonna help you sort of, structure the song in a more logical way for you. Okay, like I'll give you an example. Like an intro is an intro for me, that's for sure. A verse is a verse, that's easy and simple. A chorus is a chorus, that's also easy and simple. Where things get a little complicated for me and that doesn't make a lot of sense with the conventional naming methods is basically what we call a bridge and a break. Okay, so in the conventional naming methods, what they call a bridge is pretty much what I call a break. Okay, so and I call their pre-chorus a bridge. Okay, so I don't use pre-chorus. That to me, it does make sense. I'm not saying it doesn't make sense. Of course, it's coming before the chorus, but okay, you can use that, but I don't like it. I like bridge because to me, that pre-chorus, which is in my mind a bridge, is that's because that's what it's doing, right? It's going from the verse to the chorus, and it's a bridge, bridging those two parts together. When there is, of course, a pre-chorus. Sometimes there isn't, okay? Sometimes you go from the verse to the chorus. That's a different structural layout. But for me, when there's a pre-chorus, something before the chorus, and after the verse, to me, that's a bridge, okay? So, and then what they call a bridge later on in the song, which is basically a break, okay? It's a break because, it'll slow the song down. It could be a solo or it could be a part that, is like just a piano piece and the vocal or an acoustic guitar. It's a break in the flow of the song to make it more interesting. So I call that a break. They call it a bridge, okay? So look, it doesn't really matter. At the end of the day, whatever you're more comfortable with. Okay, so I'm gonna minimize my mug now, and we're gonna get into a few details about, I'll put myself down here somewhere. Okay, so now we're gonna look at a song that I wrote a little while ago. It's called The Way You Love Me, and it's a song I wrote for a couple, my brother actually and his wife, that when they got married, I wrote this for them. Anyhow, that's neither here nor there. It's we're going to look at this structure, the structure of this song, and we're going to use this song actually to look at arrangements and stuff like that too in some other videos, okay? But for now, we're going to look at the structure of the song. And if you're not familiar with this DAW, I'm using Reaper. Okay, so this is Reaper. I love Reaper. Okay, it's a great DAW. It's amazing in so many ways, especially for a songwriter. And that's what I am. I'm not a mixer. I'm not a, I don't master. I don't, I'm not an engineer. I do all those things, okay? But, I've had to do them over the years out of necessity, right? So I still do them, but I don't consider myself, and I don't need the Pro Tools. I've worked with it. It's a great program, fantastic, industry standard. But for my purposes as a songwriter, to go through tracks, to arrange them a certain way, to go through comps, there's nothing like Reaper. Okay, to group my tracks in folders. Okay, the way that this program lays out the whole experience is pretty amazing, and that's what I use. So. It's Reaper. I've gone into this program, into the details of it in another video, so I'm not going to do that here. For our purposes right now for this video, where we're talking about structure, we're looking at up here. As you can see up here, I don't abbreviate, right? Like N or a V or a BR or CH, If I'm like cramped for space, I'll do it. But as you can see here, I got plenty of space. This is a slow tempo song. As you can see here, it's 90 BPM. If it's an up tempo song, you'll have less space here, obviously, right? Things can get very cramped. I'll abbreviate sometimes. Most of the times I don't. But as you can see here, we have an intro. We have a verse, two verses, sorry. We have the bridge, bridging the verse and the chorus, right? What others, and the conventional naming, methods are, that'd be a pre-chorus, okay? So bridge, chorus 1.1, chorus 1.5, okay? Because it's a repeating chorus, it repeats itself twice. So I just do that, 1.5, right? Whatever works. And then a break here. I got a little solo bit here, so that I call a break at this point in this song. And then two more verses, another bridge, and chorus 2, chorus 2.5, outro chorus, okay? So over here, things slow down, and there's just an acoustic part. As you can see, there's no drums, okay? So over here, it's just an acoustic guitar. There's the vocals. Where's the guitar? It's down here somewhere. There it is, okay? All right, so that's what it is. All right, let's have a quick listen to this song. Just quick here. Let's get a little taste of what it sounds like. Acoustic guitars.
I've got a little piece of
Yours truly.
heaven lying in my arms.
Okay, still all acoustic.
And all my troubles disappear when
It's the vocal, verse
I
2.
hear you laughing out loud.
And here,
Never knew what love was till I met you.
it's bridging, yeah?
Never thought I'd find my best friend. It's the way you love me, the way you hold me, the
Audrey.
way you know how you treat me right, the way you want me, the way you touch me, the way I feel when you're around.
Break coming up. Just a little thing. Not really a break, but doesn't matter. Call it that. Here's Audrey.
Sometimes it feels like I've been dreaming about you all
together again, chorus 2. Outro chorus. Could be called a break too. And the fade out. And that's it. So those are the parts. You saw here where we had just the acoustic guitar here. The outro acoustic, it's just these guitars. Everything stopped. Guitar, vocal, that's it. Okay? So that to me could easily be called a break. That could easily be called a break, but because it's the chorus, right? We shifted everything out. We took out the drums, the bass, right? The electric guitar, all gone. Just the acoustic guitar, just to give it that, but it could be called either way. The point and the moral of the story is it doesn't really matter at the end of the day, okay? But it's a good idea to obviously have a structure in place for your song. Now, during the songwriting process, this structure was basically worked out, more or less. During the arrangement phase, of course, other parts were also worked out and stuck in there, especially that last part here. Okay, this outro chorus wasn't there, obviously. This all happened during arrangement and production and piecing everything together and how it's going to actually sound at the end of the day. So that's just an overview of structure in the way that I do it, okay? So this is the way that I structure my song, right? So I'll do another video where we can look at other structural methods, okay? Keep in mind that I've written songs that have had some crazy structures. I have a song actually that doesn't have a chorus. Well, it has a chorus at the end, but it's got, they're not even verses and bridges. It's just like every part is different. No two parts are the same. I have a song where no two parts are the same. It's just part after part has changes in it. It's all different. And at the end, you have the chorus. It's pretty trippy. So, but there's other structural methods, and they have a naming pattern of A, B, and C. A being the verse, B being the chorus, and C being the bridge. So you can have A, B, C, B. You could have A, B, triple A, no chorus, no bridge, just verse after verse after verse. And you have like a catch line in there, but we'll go over those as well, just so you can see the different types, and I'll put in some examples as well of the different types of structure and some popular songs that have used those structural writing methods. Okay, so we'll catch that in the next video. For now, chew on that, and I'll see you in the next one.